have two theorems, the diagonal of a rhombus theorem and diagonals and opposite angles of a rhombus theorem, and I like to highlight those so that they're easy to find. The diagonal of a rhombus theorem says if a parallelogram is a rhombus, then its diagonals are perpendicular bisectors of each other. So if a parallelogram is a rhombus, then its diagonals are perpendicular bisectors. Its diagonals are perpendicular bisectors of each other. That means they are both cut in half. So this piece will equal this piece, and this piece will equal this piece. Diagonals and opposite angles of a rhombus theorem says if a parallelogram is a rhombus, then each diagonal bisects a pair of opposite angles. Bisects a pair of opposite angles. That means that angle 1 is congruent to angle 2. Angle 3 is congruent to angle 4. Angle 5 is congruent to angle 6. And angle 7 is congruent to angle 8. That's the try it from the last question, and here we are on example 2. If quadrilateral ABCD is a rhombus, what is the measure of angle ADE? ADE is this angle right here. We can determine that this angle is 53 and this is 90 based on the fact that we know that these angles are congruent and this intersection is perpendicular. So we can say 180 minus 90 minus 53, and we get 37 degrees. So the measure of angle ADE equals 37 degrees. On B, quadrilateral GHJK is a rhombus. What is GH? That is this side out here. This is the part we don't know. That's what we're looking for. We're going to need to start by using the fact that this is bisected, so we know that this piece and this piece are congruent. So we can set up that 4x minus 7 equals 2x plus 3. Subtracting 2x from both sides gives us 2x minus 7 equals 3. And then adding 7 to both sides, 2x equals 10. Dividing by 2 on both sides, x equals 5. Now that I know what x is, I can take the other equation, the other expression, and say 3x plus 1, and now I'm going to plug in the x value of 5. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16. If this side of the equation, or of the rhombus, is 16, then all sides of the rhombus must be 16. So GH equals 16. Go ahead and pause your video, do the try-its, and come back to check your work. Thank you for pausing your video to do the try-its on your own. Go ahead and check your answers, and if you find that you're confused, it would be a great time to ask a teacher for some clarification.